And welcome back, YouTube. It's your boy Shay J, Shay Butter. We back with another video. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, man. What a year it's been. So you clicked on this video because this video is all about the two biggest things I've learned as a college basketball player for the past 2 years. If y'all are new to this channel, I started my college basketball journey 3 years ago when I was 20 years old. I had some offers out of high school, but I wasn't able to accept any of them. So for 2 years, I was just going to school regularly until I was hooping at a rec center at the university I was in. An assistant coach was there, saw me hoop, started chopping it up, and then he was like, "You still trying to play college basketball?" And then I was like, "Yeah." He brought me over to the college, and yeah, this is where I've been ever since. I got the opportunity to play college basketball. And so, yeah, that's pretty much my journey. And so I've been documenting my journey here and there, but for the past year, I haven't really documented my journey because I didn't play as good as I wanted to. So it wasn't the best year for me. And over the past 3 years, these are the main two things that I have learned. Let's get straight into it. Number one, first and foremost, I'm a believer, I'm a Christian. So I believe that in Jesus Christ, I believe he's my savior, the Lord of my life, the center, the creator of the universe, I believe. And so my number one thing that I've learned for the past 3 years is the phrase, "Will you still serve me? Will you still love me? Even if the work you put in doesn't match your outcome." Or let me say that again. Will you still worship God? Will you still be faithful if the outcome doesn't match the work, right? And so in these past 3 years, my biggest problem is inconsistency, right? I'll have stretches where I play 5 good games, play 4 bad games, play another 2, 3 good games, play another bad game. Like, it was like so much of this, right? So much of this, and I bet a lot of y'all could experience that. All my life, I've always heard the word potential. Shay, you have so much potential. You have the intangible. You can jump out the gym. You can do this. You can do that. You're 6'5", you're 6'6". You got long arms. All my life, I've always heard about potential. You have so much potential, Shay. And for the past 3 years, I got so tired of coaches and people, teammates telling me, "You got so much potential." And the crazy thing is, my story is so different. Where you hear stories about people saying, "Oh, they doubted me and I had haters and this and this and that." My story is the complete opposite. Everyone has always was like, "Shay, bro, we believe in you." Like, even my little phrase, where my nickname came from, Shay Butter, Shakunt Butter, that whole phrase came from someone. The meaning behind the phrase came from someone who believed in me. She told me to continue to be great. Like, that's my little phrase, my motto, something that I live my life by, continue to be great. Like, God has surrounded me with so many people that pour into me, that believe in me. And the biggest thing, my biggest hurdle was, do I believe in myself, right? And that's gonna lead me to my second point. There was times in games where, I kid you not, like this past year, it was so tough. I remember one game, I was playing so bad, right? I come down to this end, I get the ball, I rip through, dribble, pull up, air ball. That was like the icing on the cake for that game because I was missing, couldn't finish. And then, I kid you not, I tell my coach, take me out. He takes me out, I'm on that bench, bro. I start tearing up. I do this, I start tearing up on the bench. That was like, that moment hit me so hard because in my head, I know the work that I put in. And it's like, not seeing the work you put in, bro, it messes with your mind so much, bro. And this has been happening for the past 3 years, right? And so just seeing the work you put in the off season and during the season, not showing up, maybe, and that's gonna lead to my second point, but not seeing the work you put in show is the biggest mind. It messes with your mind so much, right? Especially when you know you're good, when you know no one on the court can guard you, or when you know that you should be one of the best players on the court and you're just playing like butt, bro, that messes with your mind. So I let those things, my lack of performing, affect my relationship with God. And so when I play good, my relationship with God will be good. And when I play bad, my relationship with God will start going back down. And so I think for me, that's one of my biggest lessons that I had to learn was, will you remain faithful to God even when the outcome doesn't match the work that you put in, right? And so even last year, I started learning that lesson a lot more. I did it less, but I still did it. So one of my biggest thing during this off season is working on my mental and how I look at my performance, right? Instead of always thinking about the next one, the next shot, the next play, the next possession, instead of letting moments and situations deter my confidence or affect how I play the remainder of the game, because there's still 40 minutes left. Why are you holding your head down? Keep a smile on your face. So that's another big thing I'm working on. And so my biggest goal for my last year of college basketball is just to not let my outcome or my performance dictate my relationship with God, and remaining faithful, because that's the thing with God's love, God's grace. God's love is unconditional. And so regardless of how we perform or how we're to God, He chooses to love us every day. He chooses to show us grace, show us mercy. And so why am I allowing life circumstances dictate my worship or my situation with God? So that's number one. All right, number two is your confidence has to be unconditional. My situation has been I've been showing so much grace and so much grace by God, putting me in situations with coaches that believed in me and want to see me succeed. It's just that I never took real advantage of those situations. Like if you could talk to my teammates, everyone would tell you, bro, Shay, you got this green light, you got this light, bro, green light, bro, you can pretty much do what you want and not get taken out the game, right? So I believe that to an extent, but with the past two coaches I've had, bro, I've never really taken full advantage of it, and that's one of my biggest regrets, because I never really took advantage of it and used situations that I was in to boost my confidence. Take shots that I know I worked on. Try new things on the court, like stuff like that, because a lot of people would dream to be in that situation, those situations I was in. But I also believe that those situations, they turned out the way they were for a reason. And so going into my last year, like, my confidence needs to be unconditional. Your confidence in yourself needs to be unconditional, just like your relationship with God. Your confidence has to be so unconditional. Not even your coach can deter your confidence, right? And so I have a teammate, shout out to Kai. That brother, I admire the level of confidence he has. Like, that's my brother. That dude got so much confidence. Like, at the beginning of the year, he was always telling us he's going to the NBA, he's going pro, right? And then over the season by the end of the season, I was like, yeah, this dude is going pro. Not just, obviously, he got the skills to pay the bills, but just by his words alone, I was able to believe the work. I was able to believe what he had to say. Like, that's how confident my teammate was in himself. And that's like one thing I admire about him, and I want to implement to myself. Just so much unconditional confidence in yourself that not even your coach can deter that away, right? And so, yeah, number two, your confidence has to be unconditional to succeed. Point three, coaching matters. Your coaching matters. You need to be with a coach that believes in you and is willing to see you grow and succeed and put you in situations to grow and succeed. Shout out to my first coach, Coach Stafford. Shout out to my second coach, Coach Ham. Those two coaches believed in me. And even though your boy was inconsistent and I wish I could be consistent, they were still great coaches, and they believed in me on the court, and they believed in what I could do. And so coaching matters, because if you have a coach that's tearing you down and not believing in you, bro, it's gonna be rough for your journey. I'm not even gonna lie. And so I've been blessed enough to have coaches where they believed in me, and I believe I'm gonna have another coach that believes in me as well. And this year, my number one goal is to just be consistent throughout the whole year. Be consistent, be a consistent player, a consistent defensive threat, a consistent scorer. If you stay to the end of this video, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure to stay tuned. I got videos, 1v1s, workouts, what I do in the weight room and all that. I got stuff for y'all. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And what we like to say, Shakoont Butter.
Shakoont Butter, continue to be great.
Y'all continue to be great.